Hi. Hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Hi everybody. Welcome to the live. I am grabbing some herbs from my garden to make echinacea, mint, lemongrass, like a cold remedy tea. So welcome. I'm just harvesting some echinacea, some mint, and lemongrass from my garden. Echinacea leaves to let them dry. I already have some, and so I'm making another batch to let them dry. And now I'm gonna go and I get some of the leaves too. Just it's pretty, just cause it's pretty. Yeah. So this is echinacea plant, native to the U.S. So now let me go get some mint. Let me turn and get some mint. I'm gonna harvest some mint now. Let's see. I'm harvesting some herbs from my garden to make a tea when you're feeling under the weather. Echinacea, mint, and lemongrass. So I'm harvesting the mint plant now. Mint, this is the mint, and I'm gonna dry it. Oh, this mint smells so good. I'm gonna let it dry, and we have like a natural cold remedy. So I got the mint. I'm harvesting mint, echinacea, and lemongrass to make like a cold remedy tea anytime. This had a dry leaf and take a tea, so that's mint. I got some echinacea. Now I'm gonna get some lemongrass. Okay, I got the lemongrass. So I'm out in the garden and I'm getting 3 ingredients from my garden to make a tea. Greetings and like the live, share. I am harvesting from my garden some plants to make a cold remedy. So I got the echinacea, that's the pink flower. Hold on, everybody. Okay, so got the echinacea. All right. Echinacea, that's my mint. I got the echinacea, and that's my mint. That's the lemongrass, see the leaves, and the echinacea plant. And you dry them for like a cold remedy, and like even time, and you have make a tea and you drink the tea. Allow me to get some more lemongrass. Hold on. I'm gonna set this down. Get in the grass. Y'all see the cricket? Look at him. I'm bothering him. I'll take him and go fishing with him. Y'all see that cricket? Dive out in the garden. Now I'm getting some lemongrass. I'm gonna get some lemongrass, some mint, and some echinacea from the garden. I'm cutting some lemongrass. I'm gonna cut them up and dry them because the echinacea, yeah. So let me go, and we're gonna dry them. I'm not gonna dry them right now. I already made a batch, but the batch that I just made is drying, and I'm gonna jar it up. So let me go back. Just harvest this fresh from my garden, and allow me to go back and get the jars, get the dried leaves and put them in the jar. And if anything, I will have them if me or somebody need them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, greetings everybody. Say hi. Say hi to the black walnut tree. Hey, black walnut tree. Okay, okay. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Greetings. I am making a cold remedy tea from my garden. I'll be using those soon too. Black walnut tree. Using those leaves for something. They say black walnut helps with parasites. So I am going in and tea from the dried leaves of the herbs. Tomato plants. Look at them. They're having a bucket. It's gonna have some tomatoes soon. These are what I call my fall tomatoes. Look at those pretty little flowers. Aren't they pretty? Okay. All right. So I'm going to make some echinacea. Look at my basil. Basil's growing. Just got a bucket. I put them in there. Out to make some tea. I have my dry ingredients of these three herbs. Now, echinacea is a in the U.S. It is a very pretty flower, first of all, and all of our native pollinators love it. But it also, for us, helps our immune. So if you're feeling a little weird and you have echinacea around, you can drink echinacea tea. But mixing these three together is a powerhouse. One moment. Hold on. Okay. Getting my materials ready. So I can jar it up with everyone today. Yeah, so I'm mixing. So I grow lemongrass in my garden. I grow mint, several types of mint, and I grow echinacea. So I am getting ready to jar some up. Greetings everybody. Thank you for saying hi. Everybody liked the live. So let me show you what I've dried already. I had these out drying. I washed them and I had them drying. So well, this is the jar I'm going to put them in. That's about how much I have. And this is the dry herbs of the echinacea. So this is the echinacea plant from my garden. This is the leaf, and these are the flowers. This is the mint that's growing in my garden, and then I clipped off some stems from the lemongrass. Now this is lemongrass and it smells amazing. It smells absolutely amazing. So this is lemongrass. I'm gonna cut this up, but this is all that what I just showed you. Oh, and this is the mint. This is dried, and so I've already let this dry. It only really takes about 4 or 5 days or less. You can put it in dehydrator too, and just dry them. You put this in, if you have tea bags, if you have like the metal strainer, that's good too. But you can also use if you don't have tea bags, you can have coffee filters, and just put the dried herbs in there, or you could just put the dried herbs in hot water and then drain the herbs out. It's so many ways you can do it. But anyway, so they're dry. This is the echinacea leaf. I'm just crunch that up, and so all I do is just put it in the jar. This is, I think I had mushrooms from the Dollar Tree. It's a perfect size little jar. I can actually clean the rest of this paper off and give it as a gift. So yeah, I am just going to jar up this herb. This is a tea. You can actually drink that. So this is what it looks like when it's dried. I think like when you buy the teas from the store, they just chop them up a little finer. Mine is like not fine, but I have pure organic homegrown ingredients, and they were like harvested and used from earth to table. So yeah, so this is my little homemade tea. I just put it in the jar for our family or friends who might need it. Put it in the jar, And it smells so good. Like you really can smell the lemongrass and the mint. Echinacea really doesn't have, it has like, a plant smell. That's about it. But other than that, it really doesn't have a smell. And so I had these drying. Those are just like, I had these drying. And I'm just going to put it, yeah, there we go. And now I have a jar of fresh herbs from my garden, my echinacea tea. And tea. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Yep. Them, dry them, wash them, cut them, dry them, and that was it. Green. So, lemongrass, some of the lemongrass, and I'm going to take that, wash it up. This is lemongrass, and these are echinacea flowers and leaves. I'm going to dry. This is another. I'm going to dry because just keep growing and dry them. Yeah. So thank you for joining me at this lemongrass tea. All allow me to do a little live really quick. Thank you for everyone who's liked it and that will watch it. I'm so grateful, everybody. I have made it to 1K. I'm so grateful for that y'all love me enough to subscribe to my life and watch it. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello. So, yeah, if you're just coming in, I just made some lemongrass tea for like cold remedy with these echinacea leaves and flowers picked from my garden, fresh mint from my garden, and fresh lemongrass. And I'm going to wash these, get all the little bugs out, and let them dry, cut them up, and store them for later use. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching.